When people think of the end of the world, what scenarios do they think of?
Armageddon, zombies.
Yeah, Armageddon, they're like fucking crazy ass scenarios. Zombies taking over, huge mega asteroid colliding against Earth, fucking AI robots taking over, like these big, huge events. But you know what probably is the most realistic thing that's happening?
China.
Besides China, but it's this slow death that you don't realize is happening. And you can kind of see right now, it's like the pollution, pandering of resources. It's like,
I don't believe so.
okay, even if you don't believe it, but it's like the most realistic scenario
You've been brainwashed too.
How have I been brainwashed?
You watch too much news.
I don't watch any news.
No, where do you get this information from?
It's common sense. What do you think? We need oxygen to live. We need sun. We need normal temperatures. The human body, it turns out, actually does not perform really well under high heat. Our world, this is a fact, bro. People saying, oh, global warming is... The earth is getting hotter and hotter. And when people are like, oh, but it snowed during fucking summer. It's like, yeah, just because global warming...
I have a counter to conspiracy theory. What? You know how they say global warming is dangerous?
Yeah.
There's another one that's 100% more dangerous.
What is?
Global cooling.
Global warming creates global cooling, is what I'm trying to say.
Like,
it creates extreme weather.
Imagine it's so cold. Because guess when people die? Not during summer, during winter.
That's the exact opposite. Back in the day, they died from cold.
You can't grow anything. You can't grow anything in the winter.
Well, yeah.
At least in the summer, you can grow stuff.
You can't grow shit during the summer either, especially when there's a fucking heat wave.
Okay.
It kills your crops.
This year,
it's both.
This year, how many heat waves did we have? Like one. Now it's cold again.
Yeah, but what you don't understand is that global warming just doesn't mean that the whole Earth gets hotter. When people talk about global warming, like they're like, oh, when you said global warming, the whole globe's supposed to get hotter. Why did it get cooler? We're talking about climate change in general. When climate change happens, it means extreme weather events happen.
Okay.
Which means hotter seasons and hotter weathers get hotter, and colder seasons get colder and cooler, and more extreme weather events happen.
Oh, okay. What do you think about earthquakes?
Earthquakes?
Do you think they're coming for us, especially here in the Bay?
Bro is a climate denier.
I'm not a climate denier. I'm just saying I think we have bigger issues in our hands.
What are our bigger issues?
Well, the one that you see right in front of you every day, drug use and homelessness.
And you don't understand how these things are actually tied to the environment?
To global warming?
Yes.
So it's because it gets hotter outside, the homeless people want to kill themselves with drugs? Yeah, exactly.
It goes beyond that. It goes deep in that. Look, the thing about drugs is, right, there's a problem. What is the problem? All these problems at the end of the day are kind of connected to money. What eats up a lot of money?
I don't know.
Okay. But we're going to take this time to really talk about this on the podcast, right? So you have a big problem with what? Drug use and homelessness, right?
Okay.
Okay. At the end of the day, these are human vices, I guess human problems. There's huge problems with the homeless and drug use, right? It's not just one thing. A lot of them have mental disabilities and they need extra help. They need they need to bring back hospitals and help these people out. We need to bring these institutions back, right? How do we do this? We need money. Right? Where does money come from? Money doesn't come from thin air. Okay. Like at the end of the day, we created money. But do you know where the concept of money even comes from? Like, where does money come from?
Rome.
No.
That's the first time they use money. They use gold coins.
See, this is why I kind of get disappointed when I hear people like you talk about these issues and you don't understand like the most.
Okay, Matt.
I'm threatening you on the podcast.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
My bad. Yeah.
When they dish out all this money for the homeless people, right?
Yeah.
What do they do for them?
What do they do for them? It's an ineffective tool.
They give out free drugs. They give out the syringes.
Bro, I'm saying they give out free drugs. They do not give out free drugs.
Oh, okay. They give out all the tools, okay, to get fucked up.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I agree with you.
There's one dude on Instagram, he goes and he asks this one
Bro
lady.
is getting his information from Instagram.
He went to this one lady that was giving out syringes and said, hey, I want to get clean. Where should I go? She had no idea. There's no rehabs. They don't want people to get better. It's like you, okay? You have this problem. Instead of saying, hey.
This is what I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, so what the fuck do you talk about climate change and all this shit? Makes
because
no sense.
Because I was talking about the global issue and I think that the climate change is a huge problem. Like one of the biggest problems in humanity. And you said, no, I don't believe that.
I never said I don't believe it. I said, what's scarier? You know what's scarier? Global cooling.
Bro, it's on video where I said that I think one of the major issues is climate change, right? And climate change is a big thing.
No, I said.
And then you said you think that there are bigger problems
In
that
front
we
of
need
our
to
face.
worry about.
In
That we
front
need to
of our
worry
face,
about.
yeah.
And I said, okay, what are those problems? And you said,
Yeah.
drug issues and all that stuff. And I said,
You
you
don't
don't
think that's a
understand
problem?
how that's connected to
Global warming?
well, climate change and the destruction of habitats and all that stuff and resources. Well, yeah.
I don't see the correlation.
So I was trying to explain that, but then you just dissed on whatever I was saying.
Because you were wrong and I was right. That's how it works.
So this is what I mean by yesterday. I'm gonna tie this into yesterday's podcast. Fuck, this is going nowhere.
Anyways, Oppenheimer, good movie.
I don't know, it's hard to have a conversation though. Fuck.
But yeah, anyways, I think that if you want to fix homelessness, you really have to force them to rehab. Say, hey,
everyone fucking agrees with you, bro. But what you don't understand is like, okay, I've been thinking about this, right? The government. When you're like, oh my gosh, this fucking president is ass. These fucking politicians are ass. And everyone knows it. It's true. Everyone knows that it's true. At the end of the day, they fucking suck at their job. If I was working at this pace at fucking McDonald's or Starbucks, I would have been fired the first week. If anyone was this bad at their job in any profession,
they would get fired.
They would get fired. But politics and like movie industry, these are the only industries where you get fucking promoted by doing a bad job, right?
Fail forward, that's what they call it.
Yeah, fail forward, right? So at the end of the day, like, oh, I could do a better job. I could come up with this easy policy, right? It's so fucking easy. Like you said, all we need to do is create these institutions to help them out and blah, 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 right? We have the solution. But then when it comes to implementing that solution, because of our political system and how our politics works, you can't just do that.
Okay, but
because there's all these fucking...
Okay, I'm gonna give you some laws that in San Francisco, you can get like really fucked up, right? Right in front of the police station, right? But
okay, so I'm gonna say that
if you jaywalk, ticket. If you park your car in a bad spot,
I'm gonna say that you don't know your facts. These are not true.
So you cannot use drugs in open air?
That is, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to.
So how come everybody does it?
Because they've become so common that you're gonna arrest all of them, or I don't. I don't know too much.
I think
I haven't done my research.
drug use is it's legal in San Francisco. Illegal. Like you can take any drug that you want.
It's not become legal. It's become lenient.
I think we have to go Google it right now.
Okay.
Is drug
use legal? I don't know. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's.
I'm
legal.
pretty sure they haven't. Yeah, you're right.
Because
they haven't.
I've seen so many times people smoke crack right in the middle of the street, like on the sidewalk. So I don't think it's illegal.
Okay, so it's a misdemeanor apparently.
Huh? So you're supposed to get a ticket for it? That's what it says?
Yeah, both these changes made simple possession less serious of a crime, but it remains a misdemeanor punishable with up to 1 year behind bars.
But they don't enforce it.
Yeah, they don't enforce it because, bro, they don't enforce a lot of laws, okay?
No, I got a ticket, parking ticket.
Well, parking is a little different from,
How come this motherfucker, they go in front of City Hall, they get fucked up. Me, I park bad ticket?
Well, like I said, these are different agencies that are, one is the fucking SFMTA or whatever that is, and the other is cops that are supposed to be doing it. So, hey man, I'm gonna be honest, don't take this the wrong way. A lot of things you're saying is, it comes from some truth, but then a lot of it is derailed.
Anyways.
Yeah, you're right. It is gotten outrageous, but
I think if they want to bring back workers in the city, they have to fix that issue. Because it's fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, and all I'm going to say is, look, the politicians, the policies are super easy, okay? Everyone knows what the fuck you need to do. And if people want me to list them out, look.
There was this other guy on TV, I saw he wants to bring the rates up for the toll bridges.
No, it's not.
Maybe. It's a maybe.
They are. No, they are.
No, it's a maybe.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure they approved it. It hasn't got in yet, but it's happening in the next year.
They proposed it. I think before doing that, they should fix the city. Because then what's going to happen is really no one wants to go to the city. It's like, why do I
keep on raising it?
Yeah, why should I go to pay $10 to go in this fucking shithole?
Well, that's one of the reasons why they're raising it.
So people don't go?
What?
No. Already San Francisco is
I already know what you said, but what I'm saying is how you do not understand that. So you just said that less and less people are coming into the city, which
Yeah.
means less and less revenue generated by the fucking Bay Bridge.
Yeah.